All right. So, how many of you are confused and frustrated? I probably see a lot of hands going up, and that's good because that's exactly where you should be right now. Somewhat confused and somewhat frustrated. Frustration and confusion are part of learning. Without that, we don't actually have real learning, deep knowledge. So, what we would like to recommend is a way to deal with the feelings of frustration and confusion because they could, in some cases, freeze people almost in place, kind of paralyze them. But if you realize that it's part of learning, and it always has been, just like when you were 3 years old, maybe learning how to tie your shoe, ultimately, you learned how to tie it. Along the way, you were probably very frustrated and very confused, but you may not remember it. So the way to deal with it is using what we've already talked about earlier, the concept of relaxing ourselves, then reflecting, focusing our intention, having purpose and intention. So let me use this rubber band to give a little bit of a demonstration. So frustration and confusion creates tension. So if I start to pull on the rubber band, I'm creating tension. And we don't like tension. We don't like stress. We want to kind of resolve it or avoid it. So as you're creating confusion and frustration and creating this tension, you remember about focusing your attention. So I'm going to pretend that I'm focusing on a target. I'm focusing my attention, which is called attention density. But it isn't enough to just focus my attention. I have to have a reason for doing that, and that is purpose or intention. So I feel the tension of frustration and confusion. I'm aiming at some target, which is some new knowledge. I'm focusing my attention density. I'm giving it purpose, intention. And then I begin to relax. And as I relax, I convert this negative tension into positive energy, and then I'm able to move forward.